So how do you know that it's resolved? For example, relationships, right? Uh, like how do you know that it's resolved? That means the person will get into a better relationship. That is the measurement of resolution. Or sometimes it could be, oh, I don't want any relationship. That could also be a measurement. So is it like the feeling basis you measure it, or the situation basis you measure it, or because for some people, though their relationships are not very good, but they're still, हाँ ठीक है, इतना ही है, चलेगा, right?
Yeah,
They're happy.
Sneha, I'm facing the same issue right now. Oh, whatever you said right now, I'm
Hmm.
facing the exact same situation. So I think I can relate to what you're saying.
Yeah. So I just wanted to understand. A relationship is an example. Again, I'll say money. So it's like only when, now, because they keep saying, right, you are destined to reach heights and all that. Sometimes you limit your dreaming capacity, right? Now, let's say, how do we know that, okay, whatever is there in this lifetime ka we were supposed to do, that we have done? Now, let's say for some people, 10,000 itself is too much. So when they reach 10,000, that is achievement, or probably, oh, no, 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 you are destined for more. So maybe a lakh, that is achievement, or 10 lakh. Like, how do you measure it? How do we know?
You're talking in terms of feelings, Sneha. But
So
the quantum level,
the
or
minute your content, you feel happy, that means it's resolved.
so you can't quantify it in terms of emotions.
Oh, correct.
How are you going to quantify your growth
Exactly.
in terms of emotions? But that is the only parameters of assessment right now. Because otherwise everything is so unquantifiable in the universal energy space. But mostly the energy space, if it is, like you're feeling calm, you're feeling peaceful, you're feeling satisfied, you're feeling, there's a lot of energy within you. I think that should, let you feel that calmness inside. And I think that's a good parameter for you to understand whether
Hmm.
that karma has got resolved or no. So see, it's like basically, if suppose something has gotten resolved, you will no longer be in that vicinity or that zone.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
You have already overcome. It's like your graduation. Every A you've first standard, second standard, third standard. You have crossed that, right?
Yeah. So that means, like, if you feel satisfied or content or happy, you're not feeling restless anymore, or that means it's like, okay, you're on track, you're done types.
Absolutely, absolutely. But see, human life, na, like I say that. So I had this lady is like a CEO of VFS, marketing head of VFS Global, the visa. Now she's been with me, working with me like as in on herself for almost now I think 6 years, 7 years. Okay, and every time she calls up, she'd say, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है जिंदगी में वैसा ही है it's dull I don't know what to do my life is and she's got everything मतलब everything in her life has got settled so be it her
Okay.
marriage which was going through some ups and downs that has got settled with this new with VF before that she was working somewhere else where she was not happy
He doesn't want me to talk to anybody.
and so cute so cute yeah. So yeah, so then finally she said, Arey, I need a job that I can travel. I want a job where I can travel everywhere. And now she has a job where she can travel everywhere without any, hesitation. And then she'll say, now she's complaining that she's saying that, oh, I have to travel so much that I don't feel like traveling. So now,
So why does that happen?
so there's a lot
Because
of
even for me, that is there. I wanted to get out of my marriage, I'm out. Now I wanted a home, I'm there. Today I'm much better, but these days it was too much. It was too much. This little one to handle, that little one to handle, this little one to handle. Oh my God, this Career, cooking, school, and suddenly exams are there. Exams. There's so much. There's so much to take.
Yeah. So it is always going to be too much to take. It's never going to be too little to take, because
Okay.
the more you can resolve. See, basically, if we were to look at it in very simplistic terms or simplistic ways, the more decisions and the more quicker decisions you are able to take, the more faster you are able to resolve a lot of other challenges, whether it's at the
Okay.
emotional, mental, or spiritual level. And that's why you have the tools to resolve, to make those decisions which you can at the spiritual level, so that you don't keep suffering in it. See, the meaning of suffer comes from the word of, the words, Hindi word suffer, travel.
Yeah.
So you are traveling basically with the baggage. How soon you can give up the baggage, and trust me, Sneha, it's in our hands. How much blocks we can get rid of, how much karmas we can clear off. In fact, even when people get their astrology checked, and it's only 10% or 15% of who you are. It's the human mind, the human capacity is so tremendous that we can find solutions for everything in life. And even if you have desires, and even if you don't feel satisfied, at some point of time you will cross that. So it's not like a permanent loop. Like I said, there's nothing permanent in life. The only thing is that we start thinking that everything is permanent. But nothing is permanent. Everything is changing. Everything is swift. Everything is moving so fast. It's a fast-paced world. Hi, Achu. Hi, Harish.
Hey, Tanna. Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you text and ask Raju also to join in? All right. So I will start today. Okay. So today mostly we are starting off with past life healing. Before that, let me ask you all, did you all practice or are reading? Harish, Arju, did you all practice? Shweta?
A little, Tarunam, to be very honest, just a little. Whoever
Yeah,
came
same.
across as such, but not much.
As a group, you all didn't catch up and do it?
No, Tarunam, we didn't.
No. Also, what are these red dots like on that's there here?
Where?
Like here, and that it looks like a red dot, and I don't know what that
Where
is.
you saw red dot?
Here, your nose or something like that.
Who saw? You saw on everybody, or you saw only on yourself?
Not on myself, on someone when I'd gone to some temple or something. My head started paining very badly.
That person would have got black magic. So
Oh.
yeah, that's another. The various forms of black magic there, na? So
Okay.
it would be one. There is tantric. There is South African. There are various. So let's start. Okay. So just a quick revision. What did you all do last time? Review. Who'll take me through the review? Come on. Shweta, start. No.
We just started off with the chakras and glands, where we had got to know about various chakra, what it, holds on, like red chakra and red chakra, orange chakra, and all the 7 chakras. And we got to know what are the aspects of life and what are the bodily aspects that it would affect.
Correct.
And we also learned about the analyzing one's aura, how intuition, I mean, think we had gone through a video where we had gone to a meditation to open the third eye, and where we had got the intuition to find out how others aura is, and if there is any imbalance on the particular chakra or root, in the root chakra or throat chakra. Basically, we had come across 3 chakras, that is RKM. That is how we learned to say what is like blocked and what kind of problems we have. We had also did this group activity in different rooms, where we found that different people, and intuitively what could be wrong with them, what aspect of their life would be in trouble. That's what we learned about the chakra, I mean, analyzing the chakras. Think yeah, so that was it about, to put it in briefly.
Okay, great. Uh, Harish, can you share? Harish? Arju, can you share?
Yeah, Tarunam. Just to add on to what Shweta was talking, we started with basically the chakras, the respective glands, the emotions, the aura reading as such, because it would serve as an indicator or early pop up saying where which area of the person's life what's impacted adversely, and what had to be done, or those that needed special focus. Then we did also we did have a breakout session where we did a couple of aura readings of people that we knew, or we shared, and we had the other group doing it. So there itself we found out that most of them, see, intuition is still a question mark for a lot of us, including me, whether
Correct.
it is an intuition or it's more of a wild guess. But somewhere it becomes, we are getting there somewhere, maybe during the course of time, I think we would get there. So this is what I remember as such, Taranam.
True, true. And so I don't know if Harish is here or Harish is not here, but remember when Harish spoke, he said it's literally almost 85%, over 85% accurate. How did that happen?
I would say intuition question mark, because like I said, it's, see, for people who are outside this spectrum, as you call it, it is always going to be a wild guess. Okay, so it's like 50-50 probability of success failure is always 50-50. But
This is the
like
law
you
of
said,
probability,
yeah, law probability, exactly.
What is the law of probability? Tell me.
That anything that has to happen, anything happening or not happening has a chance of 50% each.
No, no.
There's a different law now. Okay, then I don't know if that's the case.
No, tell me one thing. So I'll go by the this thing of say the let's say tarot reading. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, if you know that when you do tarot reading, there are 78 cards.
Right.
Okay. Now, why are there 78 cards?
Maybe to eliminate ambiguity.
Okay, and
Also, maybe there are 78 characteristic, or because 78, I think 78 has some sort of a significance.
correct, correct. Okay. Now, if we were to look at the aspects of probability, it's never 50%. Probability of, and when we talk of probability, it is also about a lot of things which are included in it, right? You
Right.
can't probability cannot rule out a lot of structure or a lot of not structure in it. Correct.
Right. Right.
So it can the probability of any event could be equal to or greater than or even zero. Correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
But when we look at the probabilities in life, the probability is all about one gaining more insight into who one really is.
Right. Right.
And when we look at probability from that perspective, okay,
Mm,
of
mm,
who you really are, the question should be not whether it is intuition or is it logic.
mm.
The
Okay.
question here is how much will I trust my own self in the entire, how much is my belief system in what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And if you see the reference chart, it is based on particular structure.
Correct.
And here there is very less chance of you putting a tukka. You know, it's a tukka in Bombay language, we call it tukka, guesswork.
Fluke.
Yeah, guesswork or fluke, right? So the probability, the chances of probability
Mm,
reduces, instead of saying that it is zero,
mm,
it 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 increases that margin. So it's not just 50% because you are as a human behavioral perspective also you're
mm.
reading much more into that human's energy space. So
Okay.
in the parapsychological aspect, so I'll tell you one thing, okay? I'll just to give you a brief background.
Mm-hmm.
So um, for me, I have gone and I've researched on this with Bits Pilani. Okay, I had
Okay.
actually spoken through with Bits Pilani.
Mm,
Okay, and
okay.
Bhakti Vedanta with Jew Con. Okay, there's a lot of research which happens on biofeedback
Okay.
mechanisms. And
Okay.
when you do biofeedback reading, it's very similar to the auric field reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's based on your nerve impulses
Okay.
because um, you are reading a human beings. Basically, you're reading their neurotransmitters, their nerve impulses.
Exactly.
And when you scientifically look at it, Aju, your neurotransmitters, there is something called when we'll go to telepathic communication, we'll talk
Mm-hmm.
about we'll talk about mirror neurons. Okay,
Right.
when we talk about in depth about mirror neurons, when you are communicating even with another energy, you
Mm-hmm.
actually know what they are or who they are way before they themselves know who they are or what they are.
Okay. You lost me there, Taranam.
Because I'll tell you, so when mirror neurons will mirror,
Exactly.
when you are mirroring, you already have the absorption of what that individual actually is going through.
But Taranam, mirror neurons, see, if my mirror neurons, they would be mirroring my neurons, right? Not
No,
exactly as somebody.
no, no. Mirror neurons are always mirroring outside world. It's not inside world.
But
Mirror
then
neurons.
we say that neurons that fire together give you some better results. I read somewhere, I'm not very sure.
So this is, there are various researches. One, see, parapsychological research cannot be proven. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
In parapsychological research, because it's anyway still considered as a very pseudoscience.
Correct.
Okay, but the ability, but still it has a scientific background. Like even if we look at Carl Gustav Jung, or if we look at William James, or we look at all of these people who have come before us, like Ernst Rossi, or any of these kind of scientific background people who have researched in. Ernst
Mm.
Rossi has written a lot of theses on mirror neurons. So
Okay.
mirror neurons will always mirror. It mirrors the other and energy spaces as well. It's not
Mm-hmm.
only mirroring your internal state.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of deep science, Aju. We can't go so deep into it. The basic premise is that you need to learn how to trust yourself, and you know that this is a way of assessing. and the assessments are over the last, I would say, 20 plus years that I've been teaching. The assessments have been, like I said, 85% to 90% accurate. And with training people over all facets of life. So it's not just one perspective. Okay.
Okay.
Huh? So the
And the
only
reason I'm saying this is because, see, when, let's say, if I didn't meet you here, okay, if I met you as a person as such, when I first meet a person, there is a picture of a person in my mind which is 75 to 80% correct.
logic. No, but that is also logical aspects, Aju. Before
Okay.
you meet a person, you are also analyzing. See, I won't say that the logical aspect needs to die down. Okay, the logic will work. The logic has to work, but along with the logic, uh, you should read. If you read this book, which is it? So yeah, what you're saying is more from a Daniel Kahneman perspective rather than the Blink perspective. So what perspective are you choosing again will come true.
Okay.
The perspective is if you choose to see it from a half glass perspective or a half full perspective, that's a choice. Okay. But these are glands, and the glands, when you're reading the glands, it ideally shouldn't go wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, very rarely it will go wrong in cases where there are times when I just can't read a person because that person is really shut to a lot of things. But that happens very, very occasionally.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and practice more on people whom you don't know, Aju.
Okay, sure.
That will help you to gain more confidence into your readings. That is the reason I had asked you all to do the homework of coming together and doing it together. Yeah, because you're going to read for people whom you don't know. Did you see any of their photographs?
No.
No. Did you get hints from the opposite person?
No.
No. And still you did a reading, right?
Correct.
And how did you get that?
Intuition.
Absolutely. So that's about trusting the inner world, inner voice, as we call it. So like I always tell people that when we're talking of spirituality, it is more to do with the entire picture this where you are on a pirate ship, and there is a plank over there, and you're walking on it, trusting the fact that even if you fall in water, you're going to be safe.
So you're saying it's that Martin Luther, I think it's Martin Luther King's quote. To take the first step, you don't have to see the whole staircase.
Absolutely not. And you cannot see the whole staircase. Until and unless, when you're driving a car also, you can only see a few bullet points and then you move forward. If it's pitch dark road, how much do you see of that road?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Great. So we're moving on to karmic clearing process, your past life. Today I will take you through a meditation where we will invoke our higher self. And once you invoke your higher self, you can connect with that higher self and get answers of how many lifetimes do you need to clear for your current issues or challenges to resolve. Yeah. And so usually people come down with approximately, say, 3 to 4 major karmas. 3 actually, not 4. 3 is what usually people go through, and those 3 karmas are also quite intense.
Okay.
Yeah. So with each karma that you are resolving, what is it that you need to clear from your entire karmic how do I say, karmic pockets that would have got formed. Like I was just talking to Sneha just now, and she was asking me how many past lives do I need to clear in order to, resolve the current life problems. So, like I just answered, and I told her that usually it is your major issues or major karmas that we are going to look at resolving. And even if I were to look at it from a very psychological perspective, Arju, we are looking at stories created by the brain in order for the unconscious memories to come up. This is food for your logic. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I What happens is while we are doing that, while we are clearing the issues through our past life stories or our issues through the conversations that are coming up right within you, you will start seeing a resolution, or at least come to terms with acceptance and peace in that particular area of your life.
Sure.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
clear? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to take you all through a slight small meditation, and initially you will hear my voice, and then I will put you in, then I will want you to focus on the music while I send you energies and I start giving you healing. Okay.
Sure.
Alright. So usually when we connect with our higher self, you should get around 2, 3, 4, maximum 4, not more than that, past lives. All right. And today and tomorrow, we will work on clearing all of those, how many ever that is coming up for you. Clear?
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
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 Harish,
How do, sorry. Yeah, you're telling something. Yeah.
no, you had a question, that's it.
Yeah. How we'll know that how many past lives we need to cleanse?
We're connecting you to your higher self. So, अभी तो हम लोग खाली कितना चक्र कर रहे हैं, 7 चक्रास कर रहे हैं ना. In all, there are 23 chakras
23 chakras, 23 councils.
till the creator. Okay. And see, when we talk about chakras, chakras are obviously associated with your physical body, your glands, but they are also energy centers to take you through a higher conscious plane. See, ultimately, what is it that we are going to get through a spiritual journey? What is a spiritual journey? Why are you going into a spiritual journey? Why are we getting into the spiritual space? Tell me.
Maybe to fulfill our life destiny or purpose, to identify it.
Absolutely, to be on that journey, and to be on that journey without the suffering, or without feeling the anxiety and the emotional burdens while you are going through it. Which means if you have clarity and you're at peace, will that make your decisions better?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
More balanced.
Absolutely.
And
And
emotionally driven.
true. And will it give you more clarity into the direction that you want to go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And would it give you the confidence to, even if there is shit happening around, like utter shit. And trust me when I say that, I know that everybody goes through in life. Okay.
Mm.
There is like utter chaos which is happening in life. And even after that, somewhere deep inside, you know that things are going to go upwards and not downwards from now on.
Mm.
Right? Will that give you the confidence?
Yes.
Yeah. And with that kind of confidence and with that kind of conviction, what can you do? What can you achieve?
A lot of things we can achieve. Yeah.
I think Taruna, most of the things that we think are out of scope now would become clearer and on the horizon. So it's like you see that it's, when it's on your horizon, there's always a greater chance for you to go achieve it because you can see it. Otherwise, let's say if you're looking at, you have some desire and stuff, and if it's out of scope, like it's not even on the horizon, then you can't think of how to achieve it. So I guess it becomes very clear in your term manifestation, clarity.
Absolutely. Clarity, decision making, directions, and there is something called as in psychological terms heuristics.
That's news. No
Heuristics
idea.
are shortcuts. Okay,
Hack.
hacks, absolute hacks. So what happens is that with the logical, so my entire perspective, because I am also though I'm like intuitive like this, but I'm extremely logical. My logical mind will never ever let me go scot free. So if I see a spirit guide, I will question, hey, kya hai? Why is it talking to me? Who is this talking to me? Why do I need to ask these questions? So there is a lot of that's why I can answer all logical questions because I have asked those myself. And it's good because when you do that, your logical mind, which is not ready to let go of that control, starts accepting that there is something which is way beyond its control and its measures. Yeah. Um,
Right.
yeah, which is so beautiful. Every time I'm doing a session, I see the shadow passing from behind. Have you all ever noticed?
Hmm.
Like all of a sudden, I'll see a shadow pass by. Anyways, so
Yeah, what is it? What does that indicate for?
it's like a constant from the last, I think, 1 month I've seen that. So I'm also figuring out कि अब क्या I sometimes I just oh बस हो गया नहीं देखना है. Too much of insight is also sometimes dangerous. So sometimes I just leave it on the creator. I'm like, you only do whatever you want, yaar. And I tell all the spirit entities also, I tell them कि बस आए हो जो करने का है करो मेरे घर में मत करो मेरे साथ मत करो मेरे बच्चों के साथ मत करो बाकी का जो बाहर करने का करो मेरे पास बताओ. Because how many to release, na? Energies that come in. How many should you release?
Yeah. And one thing I would like to talk to you, especially on the offer letter. Yeah, Malaysian offer letter. I received it, accepted, and I started work from today.
Hey, congrats, man. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats, Harish.
Thank you,
Then
Aju. Thank you,
chocolate for
Sweta.
sure for us.
What will talk?
I'll give you my address. You can
Chocolate.
bring back home. No problem.
Anybody stays in Bangalore?
Hey, I'm in Bangalore, buddy. We can catch up. Don't worry.
I'm also in Bangalore. I'm from
Oh,
Bangalore.
Oh,
I didn't
we're
know
all
this.
Bangalore. Turn up. Time for you to come down to Bangalore.
My God.
Oh wow! Anand is saying that he's got improvement in his relationships. Anand, I'm so
Brilliant.
happy.
Congrats, Anand. Good job.
yeah,
That's
congrats, Anand. Yeah,
beautiful.
Congrats, Anand.
This gives me more confidence. So nice.
yeah. And one more thing, I would like to share is, see, I had told that one court case actually, right, where that wine shop guy has acquired my or took my place actually shop. Okay, now actually so few people are one person has come to buy that. However, he is asking less price. Okay, I need your support whether it is okay to proceed
Okay, no,
or yeah.
okay, proceed. फटाफट करो, solve करो.
Get the headache off your head. No, why do you want to
Get
keep carrying
it
it?
off.
Yeah.
True, Ajju. See, Ajju is also saying that.
Yeah,
My intuition is talking, buddy. Listen to it.
Harish is
yeah.
bathing in money only, I think.
I should thank ma'am.
Taruna, when are you coming down? We are all at Bangalore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for connecting us.
Actually, there is a destiny soul mapping which is happening, which was happening in Mumbai. So this one, no, Sneha, she has already registered for DSM, which is happening next month, 23rd, 24th, yeah, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So I was thinking that I should, because I have lot of people in Bangalore, lot of
No,
participants.
I'm out of station from 21st onwards. 21st
You.
morning, I'm leaving. I'm
So
back
I
28th.
for DSC. So either we keep DSC before that and we talk to Sneha and we pull it before that. But मेरे को venue ढूंढना पड़ेगा फिर फटाफट.
Please do. It'll be
Oh,
good to see you in person. Eat your head and say, Taranam, look at me now. Tell me, when can I buy a lottery? When can I buy a car? When can I get to the next job? Nobody will have called.
Yeah, when can we become like Harish?
Exactly.
No problem, Anand. We were just discussing only. Nothing you've missed much. We are talking about past lives. We're just about to enter into that zone. हरीश प्लीज अच्छा एक वीडियो टेस्टिमोनियल थोड़ा अच्छा वो करके बना के प्लीज दे दो because my ads will start again for manifestation and my the instead of ancestral I stopped ancestral. I'm not doing ancestral because it was getting too technical for people, too difficult for people to everybody to comprehend. So I'm doing the third eye, only the third eye activation. That's the L level one that I'm going to take people through. So for that, na for ads, I will need testimonials. Don't na please.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it.
Thank
Yeah,
you, thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Taranam,
Yeah.
do we have third eye activation? Will we have that?
Yeah, this time y'all are already active now. You don't go back to junior class.
नहीं नहीं, थर्ड आई एक्टिवेट हो गया क्या? कब हुआ?
अरे चक्रा ट्यूब
Okay.
Yeah, meditation session,
Oh,
right?
okay, okay,
Last
okay,
day.
okay, okay. No, because usually people don't correlate chakra attunement and activation to third eye. Third eye activation, a lot of people do it separate programs. That's where I got confused.
This is see if I do na anything that I do, I will do it in completion. I will not do half stuff for you all because half baked stuff is going to be dangerous in this zone. This zone, everything has to be complete. So just say, see no, I did all of your 7 chakra activation, Baba.
Correct. Yeah. I know, Tarnam. Sorry about that.
Yeah, in
So, Tarnam,
uh,
if the third eye is active, yeah, from the attunement and the activation that we did, shouldn't we be able to be, using that for maybe, let's say, like Harish had that case, where he was looking at his job and stuff.
hmm,
Wouldn't that have helped him to, decide better? Should I take it? Should I not
of
take it?
course,
That, no?
of course. Of course, that's why I told you all on that day one only that from now onwards, whatever you speak will come about. So watch what you're talking because the third eye is actually see it's part of the 3 glands. Remember,
Yeah, you had showed us 3 glands.
see this the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, and the pineal gland. These 3 glands now are the most powerful glands in the physical body, which is connected to the spiritual realm. This is like the hypothalamus and the pituitary glands are like bosses in the physical body. Once the boss is cleared, everything else will start moving for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a massive shift because your pituitary, your hypothalamus, and your pineal gland when they work together, that is when you start getting higher awareness, higher consciousness. All of that starts coming in, right?
Okay. Tarnam, the reason I was asking is I'm getting more and more dissatisfied at work. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is the activation thing or whether it's a personal thing inside where things are not falling in place or whatever. So that's what I want to check with you.
If there is dissatisfaction at work, it's pushing you towards something, Aju. You need to start listening to your intuition, and by the time we reach our spirit guide, I think it should be fantastic because the spirit guide can give you all more insights into what you really need to do and
Yeah,
what action you really need to take.
even I
Okay.
felt very low actually these days, very low for the past 2 days, and I couldn't control my emotions, start crying so much, and I feel very much, even now I feel very depressed. I don't know what
Are
it
you taking
is actually.
rescue remedy?
No, I'm not.
Sweta, when I tell you to do something now, it is a connection. So please follow everything that I tell you to the T because it's all
Okay.
tried and tested. It's not like out of the blue I'm giving and saying ki ye karo.
Because I was worried that maybe it is a part of this thing, so I would get out my emotions, and maybe that is hampering if I do something else on, to put that down.
Tell me one thing. Sometimes na because it's like remember the iceberg concept which is there. What, when we are clearing something under the ocean, that iceberg is huge.
Exactly. Yeah.
Part of it we just scraping and scraping. That is why I call it journey work. It is not a one-time thing. It's not like abhi khana kaya or ho gaya. It's a journey work. The fuel for this, that is why I'm doing even the liber sessions. Why? So that people don't go out of touch with the spiritual aspect of their lives. It's a lot. What do you think? That I don't need to work on myself? Get problems?
No, you
No,
do.
no.
I'm human. I'm as human as you, right? Even with all the tools, there are sometimes, my spirit guide is like really notorious guy, no? This Socrates. If I'm going through a problem now, trust me, he will not talk only. He will not give me answers for days to come. But that one answer, if he gives me and I get that and I say, okay, fine, I will do it. I'm done. Everything just gets sorted in like minutes.
I'll
So
try the rescue remedy. I'll see how it works. I
rescue
think
remedy is beautiful. See, I'm giving you only rescue remedy. I'm taking a bark, which which I want to now give it to you all also in some time. Which is a bark for getting millions every month.
Oh, that's impressive.
Taranam, I hope you're not joking. I'm coming to your house for that.
if you have that seed, give us like plant it in a pot.
But the kind of things that bark flower will remove, there is one bark flower which is called as agrimony in it.
Oh,
If you take agrimony, it just comes out and out and out. You're either weeping, your like entire day goes like crazy until and unless you have that control of your meditation. So for me now, I know that bath can be had in the night before sleeping, so that whatever has to happen, let it happen in sleep. So I'm
Just,
experimenting right now.
just take a bath with agrimony. That's it.
No, bath flower, pine ka.
Pineka.
Backflower, but not back.
Okay.
Bath flower, bath flower
Yeah.
or bath flower.
Because rescue remedy I'm taking, that is
Yeah.
fantastic actually, especially when it comes to stress. Okay, it get released. Okay, I need to try with the agrimony now.
No,
Don't.
Agrimony is where it will remove all the frustration and anger and everything, and this is a combination. So it's not much of agrimony in it. It's a combination. When I will finish my experiment, I will give it to you all. Okay, it's a combination and a culmination of a lot of things that I'm doing. Till I don't practice, till I don't see, like I started doing it last 15 days ago. I went through hell. It's like crazy shit that I went through mentally.
Is there any bash floor remedy for having a courage actually? Because
Yes,
currently I need to take a bold steps in certain area, especially selling the property, and some element of doubts always come whether that person cheats or not. What exactly?
command,
Sorry.
commands, command.
Comments. Okay, yeah, that I'm doing it.
बस हो गया. इतना लोड मत लो लाइफ में कि सब कुछ करना है. मेरा जैसा पागल मत बनो. करो बट proportion में I'm तो mad. I call myself chaos ki ma. I love to experiment and do a lot of chaos in my own states and mindset.
But your kids are not here on this call. They wouldn't be very happy to say chaos. We name as chaos.
They know my both my kids will go in the corner and then say, this woman has gone mad. That is another level of chaos that I face. And they're only 7 and 8 years old now, not even teenagers. So,
Okay.
Yeah. है ना? Clear? ठीक है?
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other questions? Should we proceed?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
we can proceed. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Anand, for sharing that. Congratulations also to you. Good to see that you have resolved it.
Thank you, ma'am.
So beautiful. I'm so happy. Thank you. All right. So close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax yourself. Relax and release. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your knees, your thighs, your hips. Relax your entire body completely now. Relax your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Relax your shoulders, your hands, your fingertips. Breathe in completely. Fill your abdomen with the breath and hold. When I say release, now release through your mouth. Breathe in again. Hold for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and release through your mouth. Breathe in to the count of 5. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Beautiful. As you release, relax yourself, relax your throat, relax your third eye. Now imagine about 2 feet above your head, above your crown center. Visualize a beautiful silver color light. And as you visualize this beautiful silver color light, imagine that this silver color light is connecting its source through a tube-like structure to your crown. As you visualize the tube getting connected to your crown center, allow your higher self, the silver color light, to give you a number from 1 to 4. Whichever number comes to you, accept it. As you accept it, say thank you to your higher self. Allow this energy to just connect and let you know how many lifetimes that you need to observe in order to resolve the main issues and challenges that you are facing in your current lifetime. As you get a number and you thank your higher self, I'm going to play a music. Just focus on the music. Just focus on the music while I send you energies. You will not hear my voice. You will hear my voice in another 15 minutes, but you will not be started. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly and slowly, as and when you're comfortable. Slowly and slowly open your eyes. How many numbers? Who saw how many numbers? Harish, how many did you see?
For me, it numbers was jumping. Suddenly, initially, as soon as you gave a command, it is 4. It came. Then eventually it switched to 5, then 3. But first number which got is 4.
Okay, 4 is fine. Sweta?
When told exactly like what Harish told, it came as 7, then next it was 3.
Okay, so we'll consider as 3, the third one, 3 past lives. Okay, and for Harish, 4. Aju?
Tarna, first was 3, then it became 2.
Okay. Which do you feel strongly for, Aju?
I think we'll go for 3, Tarna. We'll go for 3.
Great. Anand, I want you to just close your eyes, and when I'm counting and where it stops and it's not going forward from there, I want you to note that that is the number of lifetimes that you need to see. Okay? 1, only for you, okay, Anand? 2, 3, 4. Anand, which number does it flash more? Which number does it stop more for you? Anand? Okay, 4, right? So great. So we have got 2 people who got 4 lifetimes, and Aju and Shweta 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll focus more, because tomorrow we'll start off with the process of the entire past life this thing. So we'll continue tomorrow. Today we'll just do a closure of the higher self that I took you through. So I want you to close your eyes for a minute and just allow that higher self, that silver color light, to merge within you, to come through your crown and just merge its energy within. How did you feel during the meditation? You all can open your eyes and you all can share.
I felt some sensation under the soles of my feet as such.
Okay,
It's like something warm, something soft touching and going.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
For me, actually, as soon as the bell rang, suddenly I could able to see the vibration that is releasing the negativity. It is moving out of the body.
Beautiful. Thank you, Harish.
Thank
Yeah, I could see something like flowing from like, crown to down to like, throat, something flowing down. So that's what I felt. And I could see something like a bright light in the starting opening up. That was one thing.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Anand, you're saying that you had multiple thoughts, which is okay, which will slowly, eventually move out and die down as we start with our clearing process of past lives. All right. So, is there anything else that you would want to share? Is there anything else that you would want to talk? Anyone else wants to share anything? Harish, you can take Mimulus if you want for courage. Memulus, only
Yeah.
4 drops in 1 liter bottle of water.
Okay, sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Anyone else wants to share anything? Any thoughts, afterthoughts?
Taranam, I want to share something, but I'm not very sure if it's connected. And now I have a very good friend. Okay, so we know each other for about 15 plus years. We work in the same company, different teams, and she's a single mom. Okay, so I know how much she struggles and stuff. She's 3 years, 2, 3 years younger than me, and she works in the procurement field while I work in the PMO part of it. Now she's got an offer for about 2 levels above me, with a limited number of experience than me, for a package which is good. See, I'm happy for her as a friend. Okay. But that is the time when I look at retrospection and say, boss, what am I doing?
Correct.
Because see, I don't want to compare with her. My question is, what am I doing? Where am I stuck? And top of that, when you go to office and you talk, your boss says, if you say promotion as such, you ask him like promotion, the guy at the very top will ask what extra has he done. Whatever he's done till now, you give him a good feedback. But when you ask for promotions, they don't have budget. They want to know what you have done and stuff. And the amount of work that I do right now, it is not something that's from my level, but I do it because that's the way I'm configured. Take up something, you don't drop it in between, you carry it till the end. You have people under you. So all this together is causing dissatisfaction in me, where I start thinking, what the hell am I doing? See,
I
everyone works for money. Okay, you want money so that whatever life that you are looking at. If you want, let's say, you want to move into something else, maybe other than a corporate life, you need money for that. You want to maybe retire, you want money for that. You want to maybe be an author, a coach, a speaker, you want money for that. That's where I'm stuck now.
What's your question?
My question is, what do I do?
Are you taking back?
Yes, I am.
Rescue, are you taking?
Rescue remedy, correct.
How many days now? How much time has it been?
I'm not a very frequent user as such, Taranam. I use it maybe once in 2 days, once in 3 days, depending on the situation.
Can you make it regular and add olive to it?
Sure, olive oil or olive back.
Olive bark. A batch flower, olive. Okay, olive is for exhaustion, physical,
Okay.
mental, emotional exhaustion.
So that also same thing, huh? 4 drops in, 2 to 4 drops in 1 liter of water, is it?
So along with rescue, you will add these 4 drops as well.
Okay, so total of 8 drops then, if you look at 1 liter of water.
Yes, total of 8 drops.
Okay, fair enough, Taranam. I'll try that out. And it's available on Amazon, right, Taranam?
Yes.
And Taranam, I wanted to ask, so I got a job offer, like, should I use it? The pay is good. Should I use it as one where I could, boost my current CTC, or should I
Right.
join there?
Shift, move.
I can move.
Yeah, move.
Last time I asked you, you told me not to move till July.
I know, but the energies of this new organization seems better.
Okay. Because I worked here earlier. Okay, but I don't know how it's going to be the second time. First time I didn't have a good experience there. So,
Are you in a position where you can negotiate with them?
for you mean the pay or something?
Yeah.
I think the pay is really good, but what hampers is that work-life balance won't be there.
No, in
And
this company where you are currently.
I can negotiate, I think, for my pay or something, and maybe I could expect a promotion next year or something. I don't know.
So first find that out if they are increasing your pay and your growth is there. Are you getting a higher designation in the new one?
No, I'm getting the same designation.
Getting the same designation. Shouldn't you be getting a better promotion also along with.
Yeah, but the pay is high, but the designation is the same one.
Do you want to go at that cost is the question.
That's also my question, because here whatever pro I have here, I don't have here. Here the work-life balance is good, and maybe the promotion will be given next year. Here I think at least I need to wait a year for promotion for the new organization.
March कितना दूर है? Hardly any days for March.
Yeah, there is like 3 months or so.
So if promotion happens, then you'll have a salary increase also.
Hmm. Because this is a big four company I had gotten. So yeah.
मेरे को मेडिटेट करके देखने देना, क्योंकि एनर्जी वाइज तो अच्छा है कंपनी, इट्स नॉट बैड.
Okay.
But like I told you, even I had felt that your time frame was not the right time to jump. But अगर opportunity आ रहा है, so I don't want you to miss out on it. If I were to look at it from a perspective of growth.
Okay.
कल आंसर देती हूँ तुझे.
Okay, sure.
ठीक है. Great. हाँ जो this is the one, you can take it. You'll get, you're not, होम्यो फार्मेसी नहीं है क्या? है ना उधर होम्यो फार्मेसी इन
Homeo and pass nahi hai Tarana. That's a problem.
ठीक है, call for it.
Okay, sure. Thanks, Tarana.
Thank
So
you.
white bash flour is the rescue remedy, right?
What, Baba?
White bash flour is the rescue remedy.
White
Bash flour.
or
Rescue remedy.
remedy? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So I will see you all. Sneha, I'm going to be here. You have a question you want to ask now, or you want to wait? हाँ, पूछो आनंद, बोलो. Of course.
मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन यही था कि लाइक मेरा बिजनेस में अभी थोड़ा सा ग्रोथ रुका हुआ है एंड वो कब से ठीक होगा, एनी आइडिया?
Anand, when you start, you're taking. Are you also taking rescue, Anand?
या बट लाइक अभी तो रेगुलर नहीं लिया मैंने.
या रेगुलर करो ना, कुछ चीज कंसिस्टेंट रखोगे ना तो रिजल्ट मिलेगा ना.
ओके, रेगुलर करेंगे.
रेगुलर करो तो यू स्टार्ट गेटिंग रिजल्ट्स. इरेगुलर रखा तो कंसिस्टेंटली मिस आउट हो गया तो यू वोंट गेट रिजल्ट्स ना.
हम्म.
Yeah.
है ना. So keep consistent. All right. Any more questions anybody has? No? Okay. So I will. Is it okay if I see you all tomorrow then?
Sure, Tarana. Thank you so
Sure.
much. Thanks, everybody.
Thank-
Take care.
Yeah.
Have a nice evening. See you guys
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
So I see how we can sort that issue for you. Okay. Let me check.
Sure.
मैम
Sure,
एक और
Tarana.
लास्ट
Thank you.
क्वेश्चन था मेरा.
हाँ, बोलना.
मेरा एक पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक हो गया था, मतलब कुछ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग के कारण, मतलब बिजनेस पार्टनरशिप. तो मतलब मुझे रियलाइज हो गया, तो क्या वो जो पार्टनरशिप है क्या रेज्यूम हो सकता है?
करना है. जरूरी है करना.
हाँ मतलब जरूरी तो है.
नाम भेजना उसका चैट में.
ठीक, इसी चैट में.
हम्म. ठीक. आनंद, इसका ना ईगो बहुत है, तो यू विल ओनली हैव टू गो एंड टॉक टू दिस पर्सन ना.
ओके. हाँ.
और अगर वो जो भी पेरेंटल इश्यूज था, इफ यू कैन से सॉरी एंड यू कैन स्टार्ट, आई थिंक इट शुड. इफ यू रियली आर लुकिंग एट इट, देन गो अहेड, अदरवाइज छोड़ देना.
ठीक है, तो उनके तरफ से क्या वो है क्या कि इनको करना है या नहीं?
Anand, we will do that in telepathy. Good question for you to hold. कि telepathic जब हम करेंगे तब आप ये करो, so that
ठीक
you get answers and you know clearly कि क्या करना चाहिए. Okay.
ठीक
All right, guys. Right, folks. I will see you. Sneha,
Tomorrow.
yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Tarnam. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much, Tarnam. Thanks,
Good
everyone.
night. See you guys
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Harish, remember the chocolates, please, from Malaysia.
Both of
Sure.
you got job offers. Don't forget the
Yeah.
chocolates. I'll give you my address.
Yeah,
Please deliver
same,
them.
Bangalore I'll give.
And if you have a doubt saying, if your pay is high and you're doubtful about taking it, take the offer. I'll give you my bank account. Remaining account you can transfer it there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You
Chal guys,
know,
take care. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
connecting, exchange chocolates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Home
Yeah,
delivery.
sure.
Yeah, that's right. Home delivery.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye. Good night.
Anand, bye, Anand.
बाय मैम.
Anand, you'll have to log off.
ओके, मुझे बंद करना होगा.
Yes, Neha.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question. So I want to understand, for me right now, every day it's becoming difficult emotionally.
Okay, what
It's
happened?
been a while actually. I'm just, everything is becoming too heavy, just too much pressure and feeling just alone. Right? Schedule ka pressure. Every day I'm crying.
So only are you taking rest?
Trying to do, I'm doing my best. It's not trying. I'm really doing my best. Sorry?
Taking rescue?
Yeah.
Taking rescue. I want you to take olive. Hello.
Are you there? Can you hear me, Taranam?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm taking regularly.
Can you add olive to it?
I'm doing that also.
You're doing olive also?
Yeah.
Okay. You're still feeling overwhelmed about everything?
Everything. It's become really tough. Too much.
फिर से बताओ क्या क्या चीजें सॉर्ट कर सकते हैं, चलो बताओ.
Um, this schedule. Okay, just like it's hard. Only today I've had time to sit. Otherwise, even for a second, I'm not sitting these days.
Why? What is the schedule like in the from
Morning, just settle things, right? New home, right? Just settle things and everything. Then pick him up from school, picking him up from school, and then making him some snacks, eating, and now exams starting from Monday. This is the first year when exams are even starting. Till these years, there were no exams actually. And there are certain subjects where he's in fifth grade. He's not understanding. So, and he's not even gotten the hang of studying. He's not studied these days much. So now this is becoming too much for him. No focus. That I can actually handle that beautifully if my mind is, if I'm at peace. I actually handle that every time. We have fun. But this time, I'm just losing my cool, right? And then again, dinner ka cooking, feeding him, putting him to sleep. He doesn't want to sleep. And then again, same story every day. All of that, I really, sometimes idhar udhar little bit things have happened, but not like this every day. And even my work, I've taken a break from doing my webinars and, upselling and that entire business ka thing. Now I'm starting back this Saturday. Even that pressure, like, will it work? Will it not? I don't know.
The work is going
Why are those thoughts even coming? Why is it so overwhelming? I don't know.
your work is going to happen wonderfully well, Sneh. So don't worry about it. Okay. Also, see if you can find some sort of structure to the chaos that you're currently going through, like cooking food and all. If you can, maybe outsource it, or see if you can, lessen that pressure on yourself so that you have more time for, thinking, structuring, putting things into place.
Yeah.
And that. Okay. वर्क का बिल्कुल भी टेंशन मत लेना. Your work is going to happen beautifully. You're going to grow. There is only upward movement from here. And your entire concern is, will you be able to manage and take care of your child? I understand that as a mother, you will be able to raise your child wonderfully well without any hassles, Neha. And you're going to do a good job at it, okay? So don't worry. And there's always going to be food on your table. You're always going to be making more money and lots of it. So don't worry about it. I understand what you are going through. What is happening with Sai Teja?
As of now, see, one thing I see is only there are times when we go down, okay, in a relationship, we are here, we're going down. But the next time we bounce back, we don't bounce back here, we bounce back here. But then we go down again, but we bounce back next level. I'm seeing that we have our own styles and we are able to accept that. And there's always been love, there's never been hatred, there's never been anger, there's never been disrespect. It's always going well. Yeah. So, of course, I had made, see, I'm somebody where that love and affection in terms of communication, in terms of saying those words, right? In terms of giving time, that matters. And I've been telling, of course, and for him, it's the pressure. He's 5 years younger to me. And, he has to tell at home that you know, I'm in relationship with a married woman who's about to get divorced and has a 10-year-old kid. It's too much for him to even hello.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah. So for him, it's too. So he's thinking how to navigate all of this. Of course, he has his own pressures at home. But one thing I'm seeing is he is not some he's not stepping back, right? He is not stepping back. He is always moving forward.
Beautiful.
He is always moving forward.
You'll be taken care of. So don't worry. This is all, when you have bach flower regularly also, it removes a lot of things out. And even olive. This is all coming out. So let it come out. They wouldn't have had a breakdown. अभी breakdown हो रहा है, वो breakdown होने दो. And you're grieving.
Okay.
No matter what we tell,
So I just wanted to understand, like, is there something?
you're going through grief. Even at a loss of a relationship, you go through grief. So accept that grief. It's okay. It's okay to grieve over something that has not gone right. And it's not your fault if something has died. It's okay.
I'm not thinking about my
No
ex-husband, nothing. That is not there only for me in my mind consciously.
thinking. It's not about you thinking. It's about what you're processing. Internally, it is grief. Grief over how much energy that you have put in as a woman. Grief over how much you have loved. Grief over the fact that you feel sometimes that, what did I do wrong to get this? And it's okay to question that. And you have gone through a lot, Sneha. You've gone through a lot in terms of your family, home, your, with the spouse, everything. So there will be a breakdown, na kabhi to aayega. Now things are settling for you, so your inner self is now free to express. Not being loved, not being respected, not being taken care of, it would have been huge. So breathe, it's okay. I know it's overwhelming, but you are resilient and strong. हो जाएगा. One step, one day, one moment at a time. Don't look at the entire future ahead. Don't scare yourself. One day. And chalk out little things that you can do. Don't think so much. It's excessive thinking, which will happen because you're taking olive and rescue. It's going to come out. So start meditating. Start sitting and communicating with your spirit guide. And come na, sessions तो है, आ जाया करो. ये Tuesday को I couldn't do. You're on mute.
Yeah, I logged in today. I'd finished my son's studies and everything, and I'd logged in. And then I just, then later muted and then went to give him food. And he didn't want to eat. Clearly, he was not hungry today because he has eaten pretty well in the afternoon. Generally, for me, it would be like, okay, leave now. It's okay. You have banana milkshake or something. Generally, I handle like that. I would not take it. Today, I felt like, see, in between little bit, I used to give him a question, go chop one vegetable. Come back, give him another question, help him, go chop another. My cooking started literally since 5:30. And then, now in between, now I'm giving him food, taking care. To here, I don't want to eat. So it's not on him. I know it's not on him. He doesn't, he's full. He cannot eat. But why am I feeling like that is what I want to know. Like, that is what, why am I stressed out? I generally don't stress. Leave now, it's okay. Don't eat. When you've eaten well today, that's fine. You're not hungry. You're not hungry.
You're purging now. A lot of purging of energy is happening for you now, Sneha. When I say purging, when I do clearing, cleansing, the purging happens. Okay, that purging for you is happening now.
Yeah.
Okay, for you to go through that purging.
Yeah.
At any point of time, I'm online only every single day, so you can always join. Come, and if you feel overwhelmed, you can come and talk.
Yeah. Somehow every day I'm losing cool on him. I hit him yesterday, which I don't do generally.
I to hit both my kids. I have to hit them. You think I don't get angry or what? Both of them stand in the corner and they say, "This woman has gone mad." And then I get more.
But then but they will have these things now. They'll have issues about their childhood then later.
इतना सब मत सोचो, माँ है माँ. माँ का फर्ज जो जहाँ पे डंडा मारना है ना वहां पे डंडा मारना है. इतना टेंशन मत, इतना साइकोलॉजिकल असेसमेंट मत करो. पहले एक चीज संभाल लेते, परवरिश, टेकिंग केयर ऑफ देम. और बाकी का बाग फ्लावर से निकाल देंगे. That's what I do. Even if I'm doing talks, even if I'm giving them vacuum, I give them bark flowers.
Even for children.
I've given Abir from when Abir was like, 1 or 2 months old. Because I had a narc in my house. My husband was a narc.
Same thing. This also. Narcissist, right? That's what you mean, right? Same thing. This person also. And I got to know about that term only now, 3 months ago.
Yeah, I'm from a psychology background. शर्म आनी चाहिए मुझे. मेरे को तभी पता चला when I started going for counseling to my psychology teacher. She said, you got a narcissist. And I said, what is that? Till Anya was 1.5 years old, I didn't know what terminology that was. So doesn't matter. It's these terminologies were not there earlier. They've just come in.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So उसका तो grief होता है. The nar puts you in such a state where you're constantly fluctuating.
Yeah.
They suck the life out of you. It's not easy to have lived with a nar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to make sure that it's not coming into your child.
Yes. But that is happening. My son is also suffering there.
Yeah, so that needs to start. So I too have stopped sending my children to meet my husband, because then they, get all ideas from him.
But for me, this is grown up. If he wants to go, he has to go. But I think eventually he will only realize.
He will. What realize हो जाएगा. Your son must be what, 11, 12?
11. December 11.
My kids are also 8 and 9.
Hmm.
So
That's why I had to log off. I had logged in. That's why I had to log off, because he was not eating, and then that entire episode happened. I logged off and I was like, Ma, what is this? Every single thing is becoming a struggle.
don't take it as a struggle. It's motherhood. If you're once a mother, na, one has to know that you will not be liked. You will not be liked at all. So don't worry. बाकी का बाग फ्लावर डाल डाल के क्लियर कर देना खाने में.
Which one to give?
So rescue you can start for him
How,
initially.
for children dosage?
Dosage नहीं है कुछ. These are all beautiful flower essences. So even if you put extra, it's not going to harm in any way. It will only help clear. They are
Okay.
so that it's not half a bottle or something. You're putting drops only.
Okay.
Because it's distilled, so it's got alcohol content. So you don't want to give like half a cup or whatever. But yeah, 4, 5 drops, 6, 7 drops also, I think it's decent. Water, so he will not have put it in dal or dal rice and vegetables.
So in school ka water bottle I'll put and finish.
But if he gets that taste, he might not have water.
I'll check once. We'll see. If he recognizes, then I'll change. Otherwise,
Yeah, otherwise, so give him also. And plus, for focus and all, also I'll give you bug. For education, na, for studies,
okay.
tell you what to do for focus.
Okay, which one is that?
मैं भेजती हूँ, मेरे को चेक करना.
Okay.
Yeah, निकाला तो था. I'll check which one minute. Let me check my notes now only. No, why I'll make you wait. So you can give white chestnut. Okay?
White chestnut.
Yeah, white chestnut.
Once I'm just checking on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So put
I
on
love
white.
that.
You can give olive also.
Oh,
So give white chestnut olive, 2 drops. Little.
rescue not required, or it's okay.
Is for him also to rescue will help him to overcome the trauma that the parents are separated. So rescue का भी 2 कर देना, olive का 2 and इसका 2 drops put. Yeah, and breathe. And go and whack whenever you have to whack. You can't not whack. My daughter, she throws a fit. All of a sudden, she'll get into a fit and she'll throw herself down and she'll and like that she cries even at 7.
But actually, this guy is very understanding. Somehow, mine only. I just have to be at peace, and then I can settle everything. I mean, not settle. Just it just goes on smoothly.
It will gory. This is also silly. It's okay. You're just getting outbursts right now because that is underlying grief of the narc. It takes 4 years for grief to heal.
Yeah.
मेरा 3 साल हो गया है तो इसलिए मेरे को इतना literally out of it.
Yeah. So your legalities are done, is it?
छोड़ूंगी
No.
तो
Sorry?
I've not left him. I don't want to. I want to torture him.
That's what even I was like thinking, am I doing it wrong by actually wanting to get out of it and just leave him like that freely?
हाँ ये तो छोड़ने का कभी बट फिर देखो तो आगे बढ़ने का है ना मेरे
Yeah.
केस आई एम डन आई एम क्वाइट हैप्पी विथ माई सेल्फ सो जब वो टाइम आएगा कभी ऐसा लगा कि हाँ चलो रिलेशनशिप चाहिए तब देखेंगे बट आई एम टू हैप्पी अलोन I love my solidarity so
Mm.
solitude.
Actually, has gotten the hang. He's like, I think she has an affair. That's why she has left and gone. Now he's threatening, कि I'm going to put it out in the public. Like, I don't care.
Do whatever you want to do. See, I'll only
I don't think.
relatives and tell them. Tell him I'll only call up your relatives and tell them. You don't need to. It was a needful. कुछ मिलता नहीं है ना तो बस खींचो घसीटो
I was like, only one. Gee, you're underestimating my capacity. That's what I'm telling. Underestimate one only. Gee.
all of this is still affecting na Sneha and deep
Yeah.
down affecting like you've loved somebody for so long and they still have the audacity to not respect you and you've given a child making a child is not easy.
Because even it is just always imagine that two people together and then a child and all of that, right? And I've not seen what it feels like, what it looks like.
And it's
But
okay.
this is, but with Tej, it's different. Every day he's like, okay. He never said, "Did you have dinner?" It's like we both had dinner. That whatever he can do from there, he's doing. Even now, when I said dinner is not done, he immediately called up saying like, "Why not done?" So he has his own ways of taking care. From morning, his home is here, his office is here, and my house is here. Sometimes he just comes all the way 1 hour for that 15-20 minutes, goes to office in the morning.
No, I saw na that day he had come for ancestral also. He's a very decent, sweet guy. So
Yeah.
तो you stress मत ले, सब चीज मैनेज हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
और तेरे
Okay.
में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सब there's no problem with you. You're just going through it because of all the anxiety and grief that you've gone through. Let it come out. It's okay.
It'll take time, is it? This is a natural process. It'll take some
That
time and
is in rescue, na, there is something called a Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem is also a bark. It helps you to heal your grief. I usually give it when somebody's gone through shock. So Star of Bethlehem. So if you want to stop rescue and only take Star of Bethlehem. And put it in your son's bottle also, Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem is very beautiful. Yeah. All righty.
okay. Thank you so much for this.
I'll do your session alone only. I'll not take too many people. When you're coming now for DSM, I don't know. I think I'll take your session alone, 1-to-1 with you. Okay. I'll check what is going on. 4 more people have said. I don't know. Let me see what I can do in terms of energy. Okay.
Do you think in case Tej though definitely he didn't connect yet, so I'm not pushing also. That's fine. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. Otherwise, no. Also, so I didn't really push, and I told him like this is just for you to explore. Just because I'm telling you, don't have to come or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because energies ka concept he has still not understood really. So
He's very
that's I mean
he's very much into logical aspects. Still in his head. सबका अपना अपना टाइम है. I think that हो जाएगा. उसका भी टाइम आएगा. He will come that time.
Bandechino. So in case I thought I'll just put it across to him DSM card. Do you think it's a good idea?
Both of you all together then. Then I will not take anybody else. आज पूछ
I'll
ले.
check with him.
All right. Take care.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, Taranam. Good night.